Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4, the Mayu and Taxes mod. So today we are hopefully going to attack someone, but not necessarily, because my manpower is garbage. It's going to remain so for a while. For a while. International influence. Plus 20%. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I got no money out of jizya. Yeah. I want to keep hearing about it because I want to know when it does something. Once it does something. Kashar lost to Bengal, I take it? Yeah, but it's just money thing. It's just giving money. It's not the end of the world. They bought themselves out of a hole. I need 50, I believe, to get what I want here. To get a claim on the capital of Dufa. Once I have that, then I can get claims on these. I'm not sure I necessarily want to. Maybe I'm going to want to leave that to... who knows? Maybe I'm going to want to leave that to Yemen so that he's friendly to me instead of not. Mewat lost to Delhi. That's in the Liberation War, isn't it? Yes, Malwa is alone. Well, it probably had Mewat with it, but now it doesn't. Interesting. So Delhi is probably going to keep Malwa. Delhi is stronger because not as many vassals joined in the... oh, interesting. Joined in the invasion. Not invasion, but rebellion. Hyderabad. Venice will cede Modon to Achaia. What? Venice lost? What? This is Modon. Okay. What? How did Venice lose? Oh, Naples. I guess Naples, but what? Interesting happenings in the world. I'm looking at this and this only. Got it. I don't care if our spy gets found or not or something. I got it. I got this. You can start building spy network. We've got one in Yemen. I think we're gonna go ahead and court Fars as well. If Fars is willing to ally to Banu Kab, surely it could be willing to ally to us, and we're friendly, they're neutral. And if they are, then that would be a very valuable ally if we ever want to pick a fight with Ormozgan. That's for sure. I could get a tech. Admin tech. I can build something that I won't be rich enough to build for a very, very long time. New ideas. I think the next idea I'm gonna take is culture. Culture gives bonuses to ideas, tech, institution spread and getting, also some taxes, you know, and advisors. This isn't that cool. Everything else is pretty damn good. I don't know what global art power means. That's something that was added by the mod. But yeah, I don't necessarily know what art power means. Everything else is pretty damn good. It was either culture, aristocratic, which I also want at some point, or administrative, which I also want. There's a lot actually that I also want at some point. I was looking at that earlier. Autonomy is really nice. This is 10% less autonomy everywhere. This is amazing. Yearly corruption, very useful as well. In fact, this, generally speaking, and economic probably also, generally speaking, is worth more than admin. However, admin gives access to these ideas. These ideas give you colonists. And colonists are necessary for some of what we want to do, such as, you know, take this for example. Terra Incognita, apparently, but you get my point. It's there and we're going to want to colonize it. This we're going to want to colonize, but that's pretty obvious. We may want Baluchistan, because why the heck not? And of course it's going to give us a foot down over here when we can actually discover what's going on over there. And the Andaman, and probably as well the islands around Madagascar, assuming they exist. There's one right here, so yeah, they probably do. You get my point, I think. admin is going to be necessary. It's not something that's particularly valuable, but it's going to be necessary. And you're going to tell me exploration. Why not exploration? Because exploration is not even available. I feel like administrative is a more reliable way to get this. I forget what the requirements for exploration are. I couldn't tell you if I can get to it or not. This is a nice amount of money we're getting. I'm gonna want a slightly bigger fleet to make sure I can dominate the seas against him. A galley is gonna be necessary. 200 manpower, well, manpower. Sailors, that's the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Does it cost less at some place? No. It is faster at one place. It doesn't cost less. Oh, something I was wondering actually, in the buildings, in the shipwright, is this tax income per year? I assume it's per year, because per month that's pretty steep. I couldn't afford that per month, so it's probably not per month. Still no taxes out of you. One day I will get it. Makuria lost to Alwa. That's south of Mamluks, but north of Ethiopia. In Sudan, basically. Not basically. Directly, it is Sudan. Excuse me? Can you go away? I guess we're quick saving. I don't know. I think usually it's not this slow, the game. I think part of what's going on here is I'm recording, and maybe that's slowing it more than I thought was possible. Why am I looking at these? Tech. Diplo tech. Interesting. Really need some military tech, but you know, I have been neglecting that to finish naval ideas. Whoops. Excuse me. Game. Siena cedes some things because Florence won. Pisa was the next. That is unsurprising. Florence was made very powerful. However, I saw a accept to return. Yeah, no? I don't know. I don't actually know. Well, we lost sailors. I will allow the construction because I like money. I actually have made back the cost of the galley now, haven't I? What's my limit? Sea limit? 8. I can get a lot more. Why would I look at that? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Declared war. Jaunpur is attacking Kokra. Jaunpur is killing Kokra is more accurate. Hainaut next to Amur, that usually happens. Sweden is attacking Novgorod, not very usual, but okay. Well, did not get to see the accepted peace. That is unfortunate. We're gonna keep them together for the moment. It doesn't really matter too much. We're in 71. Are we ready to go to war? No, not really. Well, we could get a trade ship. They are better in open sea, but I don't think he's gonna have open sea anyway. By the way, when you look at a thing, it's gonna tell you if it's an inland sea or not, so you don't have to guess. Galleys are gonna be useful like here, and probably over here. No, over here. Starting from here. No, still no. This should be an inner sea. This is, right? Yes. I don't know about this. I just don't. I'm gonna want to cast a spell on those, but I don't know how to get it. We'll work on that. I am torn between getting another galley and just attacking Kathiri with the money I have. Is the limit for military still? It's 5 currently. I could get one more unit, but I think I'm gonna keep the manpower as reserves, really. Let's take our boats. Oh. End of the Castilian Civil War. Out of curiosity, they don't know I exist. Out of curiosity, it's a Borgonia, which means Trastamara somehow did not win. They always win, except this one time, apparently. I think Delhi being this strong is also new. Yeah, Usually Trastamara inherits and not the other way around. Ayutthaya will cede things. Wow, this is also... Wow, you know, there's a lot of things that I just never expected to see. This is pretty normal. In fact, I think what's surprising here is the speed at which Vijay is actually expanding. It's pretty scary. Whatever. Okay, take a boat. I want to go scout out Kathiri, see what kind of army they have. I'm expecting 1,000 or 2,000, maybe less. Definitely less apparently, because it also suffered. In fact, I can just go in the ledger. I avoided it, but I guess I'll do it anyway. Armies. Kathiri, just sort by country, it's gonna be easier. I know too many countries. Excuse me. Kathiri is gonna be the case. Kathiri! No, nothing here. 3,000 manpower. More manpower than me, granted, but I have 4,000 troops. So when I start the war, it's probably going to start recruiting things. That's okay though. My good general died. Oh, but I liked him. I mean, the age difference is not that much. I'm going to make my heir into a leader. He's gonna be good at making them take less, but... Oh, 2 melee is not the worst. I'll give you that. We're gonna put you in Worcester. We're gonna get ready to attack. When is the truce ending? Kathiri ends... Oh, December, when we have time. Much time. Very good. Geez, the taxes do gain nothing. Alright. Kathiri, building a spy network. Yeah, well, I guess they have all the claims they can get. In fact, they do. Once they get Worcester, they can make claims on everything, even the capital, all of this. Well, that's just 2 territories, I guess, but you know, you get my point. They can get claims on all this, but they can't right now. They need Worcester to do that. If I was Kathiri, I would start worrying about the fact that an army seems to be messing at my borders, an army and a navy. However, I am not Kathiri, so I'm just cheering this on. Excuse me, what's going on? Madurai will cede tons of stuff to Vijay. We saw that coming a mile away. Sistan is ceding things to Multan. The Indians are expanding. Not always in India. And Multan often does that. So embargoes are going down. Travancore is attacking Madurai because it's tiny, but Madurai is down, so kick it while it's down. Maintain it for the moment. Those are the friends I want. Well, eventually I'm going to want to fight Yemen, but I think Ormozgan is the first target. Ormozgan and or Africans, which is why I want to find a way to get to Cass's bellies on them. Really. Yeah, no, honestly, once I conquer both like Ormozgan here, all of this in fact, and then Yemen, I'm pretty well off. Yemen is a big population basin. Ormozgan is just strategically very important. It's going to give me the strait basically. And I think I'm going to be well off. If I can then have a Persian friend here who's going to shield me on this side of your Caspian. Persian? That's not Caspian. Caspian is this one. Anyway, you get my point. I think I'm going to be very well off once I can get a hold of both of these areas. And then the Horn of Africa is just a bonus. Land technology is useless! No, it's not. I have plenty of prestige. Don't worry about it. So Ormozgan kind of likes us. You definitely do. But you're still neutral. Why not? Why the neutral attitude? I am so sad about all this neutral attitude bullshit. I think it's because I'm a different religion or something, so I have to work more for what I want. I need to be careful with my manpower because I have no friends. Truce with Kathiri ended. Right. I should probably increase maintenance in advance to be ready for war. I hope I don't get destroyed by attrition like I did last time. 35% is extreme. In fact, I think it happened in January, and we're gonna start this whole thing probably in spring? Around March. February is gonna give us most of our morale, but we can start it in March. Well, we can start it in time to arrive in March, I should say. That's nice. Left coalition. I don't think I need an admiral to dominate the sea, because I think you only had like 2... I want to say like 2 cogs, or cogs of transports. They're the basic transports, the basic starting transports of like Europeans. I'm not European, I know, it's not cogs. Whatever. Give me a moment, come on. Left coalitions, that's okay. Yeah, and then you're going to arrive 15 days later, which means this is this it by a sextile 72 is not divisible. Yes, it is. It is divisible by 4. So yes, it's a bisextile. So I assume it's going to be 29th, which means 15 days later to arrive the 2nd. I need 13 days before the 16th is when I'm going to declare war. More or less. Wait, verify. You're arriving there on the 3rd. It's longer than I thought, but whatever. Hey boy, no one will help you now. I would like to take Haima. Thank you very much. Again, if I can avoid stupid amounts of attrition, I'll be fine. There's another coalition against Bengal, of all things. The nomads are embargoing each other. That's interesting. Lifted embargo. 100%! Nice! I am actually blockading all 3 of the... fully blockading all 3. You're gonna get there April 18th. Yeah, we're fine, don't worry about it. We're gonna occupy Haima and then get there. Probably get there in time to kill them. I don't need morale. Monthly war exhaustion is annoying though, just let them loot. Standard, no bonuses, no penalties. Great. What I need though is to occupy the capital. Well, he's not going to give me the capital if I don't, but he's not going to give me anything if I don't anyway, because I need to occupy a nearby fort. Blah, 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 blah. Why would I look at that? No taxes, don't worry about it. We are going to expand our pool of heretics by like 20,000. Exactly 20,000, a little more than that actually. Alwa versus Medjugorje, that is again in Sudan. Hi! Your recruitment is pointless. Attrition is terrible, but not the worst. This is doable. Food shortage. Excellent start. That's 14% down. 14% progress. By the way, the way it works, have I ever explained that? I'll explain that in a second. I'm trying to pause. Autosave happening on the 10th of May, of all things, is blocking me. Paused is happening. Lithuania is attacking Kiev. That's, well, Ukraine, to be precise. Siege. Excuse me. There's a siege here. Thank you. You roll the dice every single time. That was a fantastic dice roll. And then modifiers make it so, you know, okay. Supplies shortage, you need to roll 5 to 11. Food shortage, 12 to 13. Etc, etc. You can see all of this. And you can see the chances of getting something. And the more you progress, the higher you can roll. Which means the more you progress, the faster it's gonna go. And that's literally the chance of you ending it with a good roll. So, status quo. Like, I'm blockading right now. If I wasn't blockading, there would be a modifier, and there would be each level of modifier, if you will, if each point of modifier is worth 7%. So see, it went down 7%. It was supply shortage, I think. Supply shortage is just worth 1 progress. Supplies again, another 1 point of progress. We're almost guaranteed to get progress no matter what happens.